Hey, it's Scott here. You're probably here because you're interested in fully automating your crypto returns. So you no longer need to feel stressed about actively trading or be constantly on the lookout for scams. And you're sick of missing the sell timing and losing money on crypto, but you still want all the upside that this bull run is offering. You want to grab this opportunity to become ridiculously wealthy, turn a few $1,000s into enough to comfortably retire on. Well, I have a method that made around $10 million in trading profits from crypto in the last 12 months. Not just my own money, but for various members of my community. So let me show you how they did it. And you can see if it's something you'd like to try for yourself. The system I'm about to show you has generated a cumulative return of 4,815% on full autopilot since 2019, easily beating the returns of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even the best tech stocks like Nvidia. It even made money during the worst crypto crashes, like the Sam Bankman-Fried scam. Not a single person has ever lost money using this system in the last 5 years, even during the bear market. We've been cashing out 48x profits since inception. Now, I'm going to show you how we did it, so you can do this too. Okay, but in case you're new in my community, let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Scott Phillips. I've been a professional trader for 20 years. I started my journey to trading under billionaire traders like Ed Seykota and Van Tharp, and I've been trading profitably in the traditional finance markets for a very long time. Just last year, I made $2.2 million in just 2 months between March and April. In the previous crypto bull run, I turned $40,000 into $770,000, live streaming all of my trades publicly. And in the last 12 months, I turned a $5,000 side account into $1.3 million trading altcoins and meme coins. Thanks to my trading background, I'm sitting comfortably with around $6 million in my retirement accounts, a couple extra million in crypto, and I even use crypto to pay for my dream home here in Thailand. Now, I don't say this to brag, but just to show you that I've been doing this for a while, and that I have the credentials to show you a thing or two about rapid wealth building as a regular guy. The kind when you're retired comfortably with a couple of $1 million to your name, no matter how small a grub stake you're starting with. I'm going to do that by showing you exactly how we've achieved a cumulative 4,815% return, which is a 48x windfall. We've achieved this by building a system based on the most successful trading algorithms in the history of finance, the same kind used by billion-dollar Wall Street hedge funds. I'm talking about firms like Dunn Capital, who've beaten the S&P 500 for the last 50 years, or firms like Mulvaney, the guys I have my retirement accounts with, which, by the way, has been beating the pants off the S&P 500. They made me $2 million in 1 month last year. Or this guy, Cliff Asness, made himself a billionaire using the same algorithmic systems I'm about to show you. Now, we've taken these same Wall Street algorithms and applied them to crypto. And we did it by hiring the actual guys who created these Wall Street algorithms. The Wall Street quant traders, the kind of guys that get paid 7-figure starting salaries. I recruited them to build the same system for us. And this is why everyone who's used this system has doubled their money. Nobody's ever lost money using this, no exceptions. It just made $10 million profit in the last 12 months, with better risk-adjusted returns than George Soros and Ray Dalio put together. Actually, quick update, I've had one of the biggest Saudi crypto whales interested in this. I gave them our back-end numbers over the last 5 years, and their analysts found that if you just put $7,000 into this system when it started, you would have $336,000 in your portfolio today. With something like this, a multi-million-dollar portfolio is just over the hill, and you'd finally be done worrying about money. So let me show you how it works. The system's called FinRev. It's the culmination of my life's work. It's a fully automated trading system that's been making millions in profits for myself, everyone else I know. This isn't like those shitty trading bots that require you to check in every day. It's a fully hands-off algorithmic trading system built by Wall Street traders. So let me show you how it's doubled the money of everyone who's used it this year. Actually, we made $10 million in profits just over the last 12 months alone. AI software underlying FinRev, built on top of a Wall Street hedge fund strategy called time series momentum trading, or trend following. Trend following is a simple idea that once the price of a coin starts going up, its momentum will keep it going. A body in motion stays in motion. And although it's a simple idea, this rule has been printing money for almost every algorithmic trading hedge fund for the last 60 years. In fact, we can go back as far as 5,000 years, back to ancient Sumeria, and see that trend following can be used to profit from barley prices. Now it's still printing profits for the biggest Wall Street hedge funds in the world. It's also spitting out cash like a machine for us in crypto too. See, unless you're in the Wall Street trading world like myself and my team, you probably didn't know that algorithmic trading is now a solved problem. What that means is, if you know the trading algorithms like trend following, you're basically guaranteed to make money, as long as you can execute correctly. This is how hedge funds like Renaissance Technology, the most successful fund to ever do this kind of thing, has generated annualized returns of 66% for the last 30 years. In other words, algorithmic hedge funds make more money than just about any investment method in the world. But you've never heard about it because the 0.1% of wealthiest people would rather keep it that way. That's why I built FinRev, to level the playing field, allow anyone to take part in the riches that flow out of the markets every year. We've developed the same trend-following algorithms, applied it to the crypto markets. The way it catches all these crypto coins is by scanning the blockchain 24/7, applying the trend-following algorithm to find the best trades. It's a mathematical algorithm that picks winning coins moving with the highest trend effects. It goes long or short, depending on whether the trend movement is going up or going down. And using trend following algorithms is how FinRev has provided a 4,815% return since inception. It's never had a losing year, even during the bear markets. Again, these trading algorithms, they're a solved problem. We know the mathematical formulas. You just need to actually execute it accurately in the markets. The good news is trend following works extremely well in crypto. So how rich can you really get with FinRev? Well, let's say you start with a $10,000 portfolio. Here's how much money you'd have made once you let 100% per year compounding do the work for you. You can see that it starts off slowly, ramping up in the first 3 years or so. But by year 4, you've already made an 18x return on your initial $10,000 investment. By year 5, you've made nearly $400,000. That means just over the hill, you're on the way to $1 million retirement. When you're doubling your money every year, it's a no luck needed way to lock in your status as a crypto millionaire. Every single person who's used FinRev has made money. Everybody wins, no exceptions, get you in on every big coin, and you'll be better off than buying single coins like Bitcoin or Ethereum. But let me ask you something. What if you could reach that freedom number twice as fast? What would that do for your life? It means you're retired early, when you still have the energy, the health to enjoy your hobbies, travel the world, do whatever it is you want to do, while having FinRev double your portfolio every year, providing 100% returns. It's amazing. We can actually do better. You can get FinRev to generate up to 243% per year. If we compare the growth of 100% versus 200% per year, here's what that looks like. You can clearly see compounding begins to kick in from year 2 and onwards. By year 3, it's already taking a massive lead. Now, the system I've been showing you, generating 100% returns per year, is the tier of FinRev called FinRev Gold. But this 243% per year system, it's our flagship. It's the highest tier we have available. It's called FinRev Platinum. And over the past few years, FinRev Platinum has generated 243% annually, a sharp ratio of 2.1, beating almost every Wall Street hedge fund out there. So if you put 10K into FinRev Platinum 5 years ago, you'd literally have a $4.7 million portfolio today. In comparison, the S&P 500 would have got you a measly $20,000 portfolio in 5 years. This is how FinRev Platinum can get you a multi-million-dollar portfolio in a few short years. The way we've done that, achieving 243% return at a sharp ratio of 2.15, is by blending more trading algorithms into one system. So instead of just using trend following, we're also using a second set of Wall Street solved algorithms called cross-sectional carry and basis trading. Our quant guys have collectively spent thousands of hours to develop this blended strategy. I'm not going to get into the weeds here since you need a finance PhD to understand all this, but the main principle can be boiled down to this. More blended algorithms simply means more money. Say trend following is finding 200 winning trades a year, but you added a second profitable Wall Street algorithm, like cross-sectional carry. Let's say carry is getting us another 150 profitable trades per year. When you blend the two systems together, you can clearly see that 350 profitable trades per year is going to make more money than just 200. Then if you add basis trading, which gets you another 100 profitable trades, you're now sitting at 450 profitable trades per year instead of 200. And obviously 450 profitable trades is going to make more money than just doing 200. In other words, those 450 trades are responsible for the 243% returns on FinRev Platinum. Of course, in practice, there's more nuance to this. But in simple terms, this is why FinRev Platinum makes 243% per year instead of FinRev Gold's 100% per year. More profitable algorithms blended together just means more money. This has always been true, and this is why billion-dollar Wall Street hedge funds like Rentec blend over 1,000 algorithms into their system. If you thought that turning a $7,000 portfolio into $336,000 in 5 years on FinRev Gold was crazy, FinRev Platinum will turn that $7,000 into $3.3 million in the same 5 years, generating 243% gains annually. So that's nice in theory, but what about results in practice? Well, our total FinRev accounts grew from 10 million to 20 million in the last 12 months. It's not some theoretical number. This is real US dollars paid out in cash to everyone using FinRev right now. So in real time, even as you're watching this presentation, everyone holding a FinRev account is stepping closer and closer to their freedom number. Best of all, this happens on autopilot. You aren't lifting a finger. In fact, after you set up with FinRev, you can literally just check in once a year to enjoy the wealth that is automatically built for you. This is why FinRev Platinum is the premier algorithmic trading system. It's the fastest way to reach your freedom number. It's also the safest, most reliable, no luck needed way to cement your status as a crypto millionaire within the next few years. So by now, you might be wondering how you can get your own FinRev account. For starters, there's 2 tiers of FinRev. The first tier of FinRev is called FinRev Gold. It's the one I showed you first. Generates roughly 100% per year using the trend following algorithm. Since inception, it's generated a cumulative return of 4,815%, nearly doubling the results you would have got if you bought NVIDIA stock in the same time frame. And instead of having to get lucky by picking the winning coins yourself, you can simply let FinRev Gold pick the winning coins for you. Remember, every single member of FinRev Gold gets the same 100% returns every year. Whether it's me, any of our millionaire clients, or you using FinRev, everyone gets the same massive returns. You aren't picking any coins, you aren't trading actively, which means you literally can't screw this up. But I do want to make one caveat here. This is important. If you're the kind of person who needs to make 100x by next month, FinRev is not for you. There's no such thing as get rich quick. As a rational investor, you should understand this and know that slinging shitcoins is mostly just gambling. Sure, it's fun, and I do it with small side accounts, and I share the results with my community. But FinRev is on another level. It's for the serious investor, the person who understands that compounding is the real secret to getting wealthy without being lucky. So if you're short-term, I'm going to roll the dice to get rich overnight perspective on investing, this is not right for you. Oh, and just to make sure, this is important to know. FinRev can never withdraw your funds. The way it works is that FinRev connects to your crypto exchange of choice through a secure API code. That means no one, not me, not any of my employees or anyone else has access to your funds. Only you have access to withdraw or add more funds. FinRev can only trade with the funds you supply. So you can start using FinRev today with peace of mind. Lastly, I often get this question from new members, so I'm going to address it now. How much money should you invest in FinRev? There's no upper limit, but I do recommend starting with at least $5,000 starting capital. Many of our members also dollar cost average a small amount each month to really take advantage of the compounding, which I think is a wise move for most people. Okay, now that we've gone through these details, let me show you what you get with each tier of FinRev. The first tier we offer is FinRev Gold. On FinRev Gold, along with getting access to the fully automated trend-following trading system that's generating around 100% per year and a cumulative return of 4,815%, you also get a free VIP onboarding session with one of our crypto coaches. Now, these coaches aren't some random low-level customer service person. These are expert consultants and crypto traders who'll help customize your FinRev account to achieve your financial goals. You can also start or pause your account anytime. And with FinRev Gold, we'll also give you a generous double your money guarantee, which means unless you're in profit within the first 12 months of using the system, you can use it for free until you've doubled your money. Now, the investment to join FinRev Gold today is $6,500 for 3 years of access. That comes down to around $2,100 per year or just $180 a month. As I mentioned earlier, the reason we bundle access in 3 years is because I want members who view wealth building as a long-term game. Of course, I understand $6,500 is a big upfront investment, so payment plans are available because I want FinRev to be accessible for everyone. But at the end of the day, you should understand now, $6,500 to get access to a fully automated algorithmic trading system, same type used by billion-dollar Wall Street hedge funds. It's a small sum compared to the millions you'll have over the next few years. But if you want the best of the best, you'd rather get 243% returns over 100%, and you'd rather build your $1 million crypto portfolio twice as fast, then we have FinRev Platinum. FinRev Platinum is our flagship product. It's the tier that offers the highest returns, which means you're growing your wealth twice as fast. Because FinRev Platinum uses trend following and additional blended algorithms to generate even higher returns. In total, Platinum offers 243% returns per year, over FinRev Gold's approximate 100% returns. Of course, with Platinum, you get everything from the Gold tier too. But in addition to this, as a FinRev Platinum member, your account will automatically get grandfathered into new upgrades we make to our trading algorithm. In addition to this, FinRev Platinum will get you 3 FinRev accounts instead of just one. This is a huge advantage, and I'll show you why. With FinRev Gold, you get just one account, which is your main account. But with FinRev Platinum, you'll get 3, and each account can be tailored to run different levels of risk and return. For example, you can have one safe account where you put in most of your money to grow over time with lower risk targets, less ups and downs, more stability. This is where you want to park your retirement money. But you have 2 separate accounts left, which can be tailored for different uses. For example, you could set up a second account created for your children so you can grow it like a college fund. And lastly, you could have your third account set up at really high volatility, more of a for fun account. While I don't recommend it, you can sometimes get insane returns running FinRev at a very high volatility. For example, my lead developer, he's a bit of a degen. He wanted to test what would happen at max volatility. He flipped this account starting with $225 into $8,000. Again, I don't really recommend taking massive risks like this when you can get the easier, safer, smooth compounding. But you get 3 accounts with FinRev Platinum. The options are there so you can have more flexibility in your portfolio. And in terms of the investment to get started, as the highest tier we have available, you can become a member of FinRev Platinum today for a $9,500 investment for 3 years. In addition to this, we'll give you the same double your money guarantee on FinRev Platinum. Last but not least, becoming a member of FinRev today will get you exclusive access to the Trend Token airdrop. My team and I are working on building our own token based on FinRev technology, which we will be launching in the near future. The token itself will be a representation of FinRev's profitable trading algorithms. We're envisaging a crypto protocol that pays out in US dollars C for anyone who holds the Trend Token. We can do this because FinRev actually makes money. So we can program smart contracts to pay out USDC rewards to the holders of the Trend Token. So if you've ever wanted to be part of a big crypto coin launch, one that's actually backed by a business model and product that generates real revenue, I recommend you consider upgrading to FinRev Platinum today, because that's where you'll get the biggest Trend airdrop. So are you ready to grow your $1 million crypto portfolio without needing to pick any coins? Without needing to know anything about crypto? Without needing any luck? None of the BS drawdowns? Zero time investment for you? Look, if you've fallen behind in your investments, or if you're worried that you won't have enough saved up and you'll have to keep working during retirement, this may be the last easy chance you get in the markets. Sure, you might beat FinRev's performance in the short term slinging shitcoins, but be realistic. How do you know you won't get rugged or crashed out by a whale or VC on that same shitcoin? Chances are, if you fall for that trap again, you're going to end up losing it all. You'll be back to square one with your portfolio again. Secondly, are you going to be able to beat FinRev's performance every single year for the next 3, 5, 10 years? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Nvidia stock couldn't beat FinRev. Are you going to have this kind of trading performance over the next 5 years? If we're being honest, probably not. If you don't have a proven strategy that'll make money for you for the next 3, 5, or 10 years, even during the bear markets, then I want you to look below this video. There'll be a button you can click to fill out a short questionnaire. Fill it out. It'll take a few minutes at most. Once you've done that, you'll be able to book a call with my team. Make sure you book this call if you're interested in purchasing FinRev Gold or Platinum. Oh, and please make sure you show up to the call. When you schedule a call today, there's a real person on the other side waiting for you to show up at the time that you booked. Don't leave my team hanging. That's a total dick move. Show up to the call. If you can't make it for whatever reason, just use the calendar to reschedule. Now, this is all I've prepared for you today. But before you go, I just want to give you some real talk about wealth building. I started off as a poor man, with over $100,000 in debt to my name. And I was fortunate that I was able to dig my way out with the opportunities I found in the markets. It took me over 20 years of full-time balls to the wall, professional trading to actually make it. Today, I'm giving you the opportunity I never had, chance to build the same kind of wealth, but to shortcut the entire process. These Wall Street trading algorithms, it's now a solved problem, which means we know how to make big profits from the crypto markets. I've created a vehicle that executes it for you through FinRev. There's never been a time where regular, everyday people could access the kind of wealth building that was previously reserved for Wall Street's millionaire and billionaire clients. But now that's changed. And I hope you'll take this chance to get financial freedom for yourself. Not the stupid kind where you're wasting your money on private jets or yachts, but the reasonable, realistic time. The retirement where you're living comfy with a few $1 million in your portfolio. That's how I live my life in Thailand with my beautiful wife and daughter. Crypto's paid for my dream home. I have enough money that I never have to look at the bill for anything realistic that I want to buy. It's the kind of freedom that we all deserve, and it's realistically attainable for all of us. That includes you. The link below will get you started with FinRev. And once you've joined, I promise it'll be every bit as good as what I've shown you. Just book a call with my team today. Once you've onboarded, get FinRev to do the heavy lifting for you. Just take your hands off the wheel. Be patient. I promise you'll be rewarded. That's all I got for you today. I'm Scott Phillips. I look forward to welcoming you as our newest FinRev member.